Are we still to name this pod later? Is that what we are now? Are we still at?
If we're still in our, we're still here.
I don't know. It don't. It's
If
kind of
you
the
do
same.
that, it's
It's
kind
kind
of
of
the
the
same.
same, but it's not really the same thing.
Might be a little bit different. Might be a little bit different. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's been a long time since we did a podcast. That used to be a weekly thing. Every week we got here and recorded. I low key miss those times of just in here just dicking around every Monday. Y'all get on my fucking nerves.
Every week.
every week.
And we grew as people every week, bro.
It feels good to be back. We keep returning and leaving, returning and leaving. I know it's some middle schooler we missed out on those crucial part of his life when he was watching low key YouTubers and we was one of his favorite YouTubers and we just stopped making videos.
We just dropped off the face of the earth and he done moved on, bro.
And we back. We back.
So because it's something new, we don't do the number anymore.
No, the numbers are fried. It don't even matter. The numbers are fried.
The numbers are fried.
They don't even matter. Actually, that's going in the files. You might have to delete those videos. It depends. I don't know how they aged anymore. But we're back.
I know whoa, time out. I know I can tell you for a fact that they have definitely aged poorly. There is no way that we did 180 episodes of being high school men talking about shit and we haven't said something that wasn't cancelable in that time.
And that was one of the funniest things about having a podcast today. I'm like, we're so just freaking young. We're going to run out of stories to talk about so fast. And I had that in my mind at 20 that this shit was going to run out real fast because we don't got any real life experience. And now we're still pretty young, 24, you're 24, right?
Yeah, I'm 24.
Yeah, we're 24. And it's just like, we got some life experience. We got through college. And we are recording, by the way. And I don't even have this written down. But the first thing I would really like to talk about is I feel like a lot of these young kids are playing Roblox. And it's only Roblox. And I get it. On one end, I get it because it's so many games in Roblox. But at the same time, I just feel like at a certain point, you need to throw a story mode game on this table. Come on, tell me the story of this game. Tell me the themes. Who was the main antagonist? It make you challenge yourself a little bit mentally. And I actually saw a clip earlier today. Black Hokage. He said that the niggas who don't like story games can't read. I 100% agree. Because I feel like, especially with a good story, you felt like you were so immersed in the story. And people feel that way when reading. You can feel that way when watching a show. Nothing have that amount of control where you can really feel like you're in the story and niggas are talking to you directly, and it makes sense because you're actively doing choices.
I think it's fair. I really do think niggas can't read. I ain't gonna lie. I be one of them. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. In the Outer Wilds, I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of fucking reading. And that shit, I ain't gonna lie. Coming from a post TikTok, we quarantine. I know quarantine happened years ago. We gotta let it go. But I do think that contributed heavily to the TikTokification of my brain. And just being able to reset a little bit, I ain't gonna lie, it's been tough. I've been staying immersed.
I can stick through a story, but I gotta say I don't have enough patience to stick through a CRPG. When it's all reading, and every time you're about to read, it's about to be a passage, paragraphs. Shit. I was playing Wasteland. It's a CRPG. It's a whole bunch of reading. Yeah. Excuse me.
Yeah. Have I broken that rule? Only time I broken it is for Persona. Oh, and Danganronpa. I did it for Danganronpa too. But it's very rare that you can get like heavy reading like that out of me. I don't know.
It's funny you say, because Danganronpa, that's a side scroller.
Yeah, it's a 2D game. It's a visual novel. I would say the closest thing that I can compare it to is if you've ever played Ace Attorney. It's like that, but I think Danganronpa is way better than Ace Attorney. I think Ace Attorney is boring as fuck. And the only problem with Danganronpa is, like, I ain't gonna lie, some of the scenes in that shit, you know, it's like Japanese animation. So sometimes that shit get weird. I ain't gonna cap. But, like, in terms of, like, the core concept of the game, of, like, murders and figuring that shit out, I think they do it in a very interesting and dynamic way that even though I have to read a lot, I'm still immersed and I'm really, like, reading the clues and shit. So that's why I give that an exception. Shout out Danganronpa, because they're about to come out. I've never
played Danganronpa. I saw some gameplay of it, and it doesn't look like anything I would play. It's games like
yeah. I don't know if it's for you.
No, so
I don't think you would be mad at the game though, but I don't think it's for you.
Sometimes as a gamer, you just gotta know, because there've been times I just know in life I have to play Mother 3 Earthbound. If I'm a real gamer, I have to play Undertale at some point, but that just do not look like a game I can sit through. So I wish, like, hypothetically, right? You played it before?
Which one, Danganronpa?
Undertale.
Or the Undertale? I have not. I've watched somebody play it, but I feel like that is the best way. Like,
I was about to say, if you like games like that, I would play and give my input, or we play together. That was the only way I could sit through a game like that.
Yeah, no, I think that'd be interesting. Low key, we could do that with Danganronpa, because they're gonna drop a remaster. And at first, I wasn't gonna buy it because I thought it was just gonna be like the same game. And that's been like a problem with Spike Chunsoft. They have not been giving us new stuff from that IP, but apparently it's gonna be like a rewrite within the game to have its own unique scenario. So it's worth playing. Anything than these fan OC, because that's how much people like it so much. They modded and they're making their like own fan OC scenarios and shit, and it's just like they just can't write it like Spike can. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I don't like to be a corporate glazer.
You've been playing like, some of theirs, and it's like, oh, it don't hit the same. Or this feel like ChatGPT.
Like, bro, your plot twister ass. I ain't gonna lie, bro. you ain't doing this shit right. Let the big dogs handle it, bro.
I feel it. I feel it. That's not even anything on the docket, so you can go first.
Okay. So let's get to it.
Is it the
all right? So boom, right? We gotta talk about Highguard. Last week, Highguard came out. But this article came out a little bit after that. Highguard lost 80% of its Steam players in 24 hours. I think the count was at 100,000. And at this article, it opened with 97,000 concurrent. On its second day, however, there was a sharp drop off in peak concurrent players on Steam. Highguard didn't break 20,000 on day 2. It went from 97,000 to 19,000. Okay, on Twitter, there's been a bunch of people making discourse, and I think we're getting to the point to where people are forcing the narrative that Highguard is Concord 2. Highguard has responded. Highguard said that, and I quote, "We don't care about the amount of players in our game. We just care about the people playing our game," which I think is a fair take. And I wanted to G-check them right now. I wanted to see their current players. Their current players right now, as of recording, 957th on the 5th, they have 4,000 concurrent. Now, what I've been seeing is people will post on Twitter at like 3 in the morning. It'll be like at 1,000 players at non-peak time. But I think at peak time, we're getting average 4,000 players. And I wanted to know, is this a Concord flop? If we go, is it a failure of a game if we're going from 100,000 down to 4,000?
No, to answer your question, because it's probably unfortunate that it happened this fast, but at the same time, it was going to happen at some point. This 4,000 is going to be enough for everybody to get some games in. It's 5v5. It's going this is just going to be its player base. for maybe a few months. It could be a year, and then who knows? Sometimes in the future they might have a big update. Now they got peak 10,000 instead of 5,000 or 4,000. You know, this is just what it's going to be. And you know, Jay-Z has a quote. You know, Hov, it's not many of us. Well, unless there's more of us, there's plenty of us. Now I know Jay-Z is on that list, but just excuse that real quick. Highguard got all they need for right now. I feel.
No, I think that's a fair statement to make. It's a free to play game, as well. So most of their stuff is probably going to be from microtransactions and stuff like that. And I think if you have that core fan base, those are the people you were expecting to spend money on your game anyway.
Yeah.
I think also the reason why so many people played this game, and I said I'll keep saying this, I don't think it was the best to announce it as the final announcement as the Game Awards. It is Jeff Keighley's show. He can do it however the fuck he wants. But I think what happened, because I said like, yo, this is the end of the game. This is the last game.
I was like,
this is fucking terrible.
I was not going to play it until you said, hey, we should probably play it.
Yeah.
It comes out today.
Yeah, but I think it was a thing where it was just like, it's interesting because allegedly, because Jeff might have been paid off. He's saying that he was not paid off, and he just genuinely liked the game, and that is why he put it in that slot. That is what Jeff said. Now I don't know if that's true,
but
because niggas be getting paid. But I feel like Jeff kind of wasn't paid. Cause at first it was like, I thought it was gonna be paid, like he was just gonna say shit and then do the announcement, go off the face of the earth. But then he started going on Twitter talking shit. And I knew the moment Jeff started talking shit, it didn't even matter how good this game was. Niggas was gonna hate on it because he was acting like a smartass about it. I ain't gonna cap. He was like, oh yeah, in 24 hours, I'm gonna need my apology. I'm gonna be waiting for my apology, nigga. He's like, oh yeah, in 24 hours when you niggas play that game, I'm gonna need that apology, bro. I was like, bro, it don't even matter if the game is good. Niggas is gonna fucking hate the game now. But I feel like it was the same thing with it being the final announcement. Like, I feel like the odds were stacked against them because, of course, the gaming messiah GTA 6, that's what everybody really wanted to see at the end. Or literally an announcement for any other IP that was not a new IP. Some with history, some with aura, you know what I mean? And I just don't think Highguard has that.
Highguard just looked like a generic hero shooter. That, from my perspective, on somebody who don't really play a hero shooter, that's just what it looked like.
No, it definitely
is.
I think the problem with Highguard, for me, like it was fun.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll play it again. It was fun, but my problem with Highguard, and the thing that doesn't make sense to me when it comes to Highguard, is Highguard is a hero shooter. But the way that they have talked about developing this game, the way the game plays, it kind of doesn't matter what hero you choose. And because they said that they wanted to focus more on gunplay, and I feel that through the game. I think the gunplay is really good. I think the gunplay is fun, whether you're playing on, because I played on keyboard and mouse, and I also played it on controller too when we were playing our games, and both ways were fun. But I think the problem with Highguard is, well, if the gunplay is more emphasized than the hero shooter, then what the fuck is the point of the heroes? Especially considering the fact that I don't even think the world's interesting enough to really know the heroes. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even have like a Overwatch thing going on or a Marvel Rivals thing going on where people care about the characters. Like, if you're not gonna make us care about the characters, like, the characters' abilities, I think, should be interesting at the very least, but it doesn't even matter because they're more focused on gameplay. So I don't know about that.
You killed that.
like I feel that's where I feel like, and I did see something on Twitter. It was like a fever dream, and they were just putting whatever, because that's how it was in the developer thing. I watched the developer thing before we played,
Mhm.
and they were just talking about how like the game came together and how like certain things would happen. Like for example, the mounting system. They were just like, oh, what would it be like to ride a bear? And then eventually they fell in love with the idea so much that mounting just became generally a part of the game. And I feel like that's how it feels at times with the game. Like, oh, what if we had resources? And oh, what if we had a cool sheet?
It
cool
feels like a real
mode.
weird version of like capture the flag in like Halo.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely, definitely. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's weird. It's capture the flag, search and destroy. Technically, like it's so many game modes that it becomes its own game mode. But it's just like, bro, it's kind of like a little too much going on to a certain extent. And then you got to understand how the game mode actually works too, which I think is interesting. I do think the way that they do the game mode is interesting, but there's just certain times where the rules just don't, I don't know, they just don't make sense to me. But
It reminds me of like everybody say they want a brand new game until they get a brand new game. Nobody plays that shit because it's too different. Same way everybody be like, why aren't we getting any new movies? Why aren't we getting any new movies? They keep releasing these sequels. Where are the new movies? And then the new movies come out with a brand new original IP and then that shit flop. Y'all don't really like new movies. I see.
Anytime niggas say that too, I G-check them every time. I always ask them, do they have an AMC StubHub Pass membership? And if they don't have it, I feel like your cap is fucked. Like I don't believe anybody who say that shit and don't have an AMC StubHub Pass. Like real shit. You don't even watch. I'm pretty sure it's 4 movies a week. You don't even watch 4 movies a week. Like I can't expect you to believe that you actually watch movies enough to make that statement. Yeah.
Care about new movies.
Yeah.
You only care about new mainstream movies that only appeal to you.
Yeah. Cause niggas saying ain't shit to watch. Iron Lung came out. Shit.
Iron Lung is doing well though.
Iron Lung is doing well. But I mean I understand like it may seem like it's mainstream, but it's not. Iron Lung was supposed to be like a small release run.
And I don't know.
They just did so well that they got another week.
I don't know how many subscribers does Markiplier have.
I think he's over 10 mil.
So that's what I'm saying, right? Like I get Markiplier is one person versus a big studio, but I feel like Markiplier I feel like his YouTube never really died down like how other people's did. So I feel, cause every time I hear Markiplier, I think of him as one of those top tier YouTuber heaven, right?
Yeah.
Too big to fail. I feel like he has enough motion to do what he did. I agree. I don't think that proved it was going to be this successful, but I think he had enough motion to test that theory out.
Yeah, no, definitely. But again, like there have been people who I would argue had the same amount of motion. KSI had a good amount of motion at the time. He made a movie that didn't do well. But
no, you're right, because I think these YouTubers have enough money to make a movie. I don't know if they're talented enough to make a good movie.
Yeah, no, and that's why I'm so proud of Iron. I mean, I haven't watched it. I gotta watch it, but I knew from what Markiplier was saying about it and like the behind the scenes stuff, it seemed like he actually cared about making a film, which I think is probably different than what a lot of these YouTubers do
when they do the comedies like Smosh or Shane Dawson.
No shade to Kai, the Rush Hour thing. I mean, it's a short film. It's like 30 minutes.
Oh.
And it was basically like Rush Hour because there's like an Asian guy part of his group, and they did a thing. But
it wasn't. It was just given. I'm a YouTuber in a movie. It is impressive what Mark is doing, but I'm just saying I think Mark had enough motion.
As much, sometimes you get to talk about video stuff. Everybody wants to go to Hollywood, LA, Atlanta, DC. I love stories like this though, because then it's fuck going to places like that. Like you just do your own shit, and I will always be on the side of that, 100%. Okay. Speaking of hype and falling off Bethesda's scared.
Bethesda's scared? You said Bethesda's pussy?
Bethesda is in the bad position of having expectations being so high they cannot be met. Skyrim design lead reckons it might be hard for the Elder Scrolls 6 to live up to the ever increasing fervor.
Whoa, you see, cause I kind of agree with him.
And I know, I think that this is going to be a very interesting thing, because it has been years. It's been a while since we got a new Skyrim. We done had it modded.
You calling it a new Skyrim, a new Elder Scrolls?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Skyrim is a part of the Elder Scrolls. You're right. It has been a while, and I was thinking to myself, not only does Elder Scrolls have this situation, GTA might not want to push that, but I feel like low-key GTA is in the same situation. I think we're like in a weird state. Go ahead.
I think GTA is probably easier than Bethesda.
Is it though?
Low-key, because realistically, the only thing I think people expect in GTA 6 and they'll be good with if you could enter more buildings. I honestly think when people break down what they really like about GTA 6, and it's just going to be feeling immersed so they can go into more buildings. I really think that's all.
That's why it's been taking them so long.
I honestly think that's really what I'm sure there's gonna be big difference everywhere else. But I feel like when you really think about what's the difference from GTA 6 and GTA 5, you can clip this. It's just going to be the fact that you can go in more places. You can go in so many places that it feels like you're really in a city.
Yeah.
We had Los Santos. That was one map. Now do that and spread it out like San Andreas. You know that's what we like. And that's going to be it. I really think that when you really think about GTA 6, it's going to be, this is GTA 5 map, but you got multiple places you can go, and they all feel like big separate cities. And there's more places you can enter. I really think, and I really wish we could just fast forward to November, but I really think that's what it's going to be. I feel like GTA, I feel like their scope, their thing is that you can just emulate real life, and there's only so many things a real life person can do. Elder Scrolls, you got to emulate something fantasy, and there's no limits to fantasy.
So what fantasy? Yeah.
So it's I see what they're saying. Now I feel like as $1 billion studio, that's where the consumer should be like, suck it up. Like, what the fuck you mean you scared? What the fuck do you mean you're scared? But at the same time, I do see them like, these new tech people coming in who wasn't in Bethesda 20 years ago, like, fuck, damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, and they're still using their engine exclusively. Yeah. They're not
to mention that they feel like they just did Starfield and they did their best in Starfield, and y'all didn't fuck with that, huh? Oh shit! Wait, y'all ain't
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't fuck with it.
Wait, we gave it our all. I think I'm the only person I know who beat Starfield. Let alone play it.
Yeah, cause you did tell me you beat Starfield. I was like, damn, didn't you beat it?
I beat it. I did all of the side content. I played it like how I would play any other RPG of that genre, of that style. I beat it and got so excited at the ending that I told you to beat it, and then I realized, he's not going to play it.
To be fair though, when I played, I was on my shitty computer.
Okay.
So maybe I did.
It was some things I liked, but I had to be fair. I didn't. Some things I liked as an RPG, but you would think it wouldn't feel so dated compared to things like Cyberpunk. Every time you talk to anybody, it's a cinematic reason on why y'all talking to each other that way instead of just a camera to your face. Everything in the world stopped and they just talk. Hey, I heard you had some trouble. We getting shot at. All that's frozen. That's not. I'm so sorry. That's not even to mention. I'll make this point real fast. That's not
Yeah.
even mentioning that Skyrim gets modded to hell and I think it's a 12, 13 gigabyte game with all the DLCs. That shit has a 500 gigabyte mod pack for your game, and they expect you to be able to fuck bitches. They expect for you to be able to have multiple wives. They expect for you to get all this armor, do all these quests, make it all make sense. It's just like, I do kind of feel them, because if we play that, you're like, oh, this is some bullshit. I might as well just go play Skyrim in my 9,000 terabyte version, because y'all doing some bullshit over there. What the fuck was this, Bethesda?
Yeah, they gonna quit at Bethesda if it turned out that way. That's what I was gonna say. I think the mod community, they've just done so much that I don't even know what you give us that is yours. You know what I mean? I'm a root for them, 100%.
I'm a root for them. I'm gonna play whatever they get, especially because it's on Game Pass. But I do understand what they're saying. But at the same time, that's not what you want to hear as a consumer.
That was like they're making the game. They're like, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But good luck to Bethesda, bro. I did have something about the Steam machine. I don't think I really care about this anymore. It's just the Steam machine. They got delayed because of the RAM shortages.
So I think, and this is all conspiracy.
It also says it will affect pricing too.
This is also a conspiracy theory. I just seen Nvidia pull back on AI, right? So I'm wondering if a lot more of these tech companies are going to get away from AI, causing things like maybe the RAM shortage won't be as much of an issue sooner than later, so they don't have to sell this for so much money.
Well, I think it's also because like AI is in a weird state, because the rate at which AI is expanding now, companies cannot afford to expand upon the rapid pace that it's developing at.
Yeah.
So because they can't afford it, technically these companies are losing money. So I think they're pulling back because they're technically losing money. But who knows? That will probably change. There will probably be a resolution to have that money coming. I don't know how excited I am for the Steam machine. I'll be honest, I'm kind of Xbox down. And I've already been so entrenched in the console war. Just having a weird third party come in out of nowhere, I don't know, bro.
Would you feel that same way if you didn't have a PC?
Yeah, I think I would. If I'm in a weird Bizarro universe where I don't have a PC, that means I'm just a full-on console demon. I don't think my brain would even be open to a Steam machine. I feel like that's how a lot of niggas watch. Niggas is on PS4s and they won't even cop a Steam machine. You're not gonna convince a PlayStation you ain't gonna convince a PlayStation person to do shit. Every PlayStation nigga I've ever met has lacked a couple brain cells, I think that's fair to say. Like real shit, right? Wait, sidebar real quick. Think of every person you know that owns a PlayStation and look me dead in my face and tell me that you know one that has not made a bad life decision. I swear to God.
Like, no, they made a bad decision, but like, I feel like anybody could have made that decision.
Nah, bro. I wish I had the I wish I had data, bro.
I do feel like Xbox. I feel like we're an anomaly, to be honest. I feel like most black people with our swag got a PlayStation. I really do think so. I don't think there's a lot of us with an Xbox. I think we're on the very line of when they start getting real nerdy. I feel like Xbox got them nerdy preppy niggas you don't want to be around, and then PlayStation got everybody else.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got PlayStation people that are just brain rot. You got Xbox, which there are super preppy, super nerdy people, but then you got regular people, bro. Just regular, normal people with normal heads on their shoulders. I don't know, bro. It's fuck PlayStation, fuck PlayStation niggas. I stand on that. I will always stand on that.
I don't even look right with a PlayStation controller with some blue on. That, like, my Xbox so associated with green. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I had a PlayStation for Spider-Man. That's the only time them niggas got me.
That's the
And
only
then I
time
was
they
like,
got me.
yeah.
And
I was
then
like,
learned,
yeah.
you know, honestly, it just playing PC wouldn't even feel right if it didn't have the Xbox button right there. This feels right. This
And
feels
then
like home right here.
And then on some real shit, statistically speaking, a lot of times PlayStation players don't even play the top like story games that them niggas be bragging about. So they gonna get ported to PC anyway because nobody playing them shits. Everybody's playing fucking Call of Duty and 2K on that bitch.
Thank you for
when them
Spider-Man.
bitches get, I'm about to say, when them bitches get ported over to PC, that's when I'll play them, bro.
No, PlayStation niggas is all right. PlayStation as a whole is all right with me. Them games, them story mode games y'all bring to the PC, I love them. Give me more of that. Launch marketing for GTA 6 starts in the summer, locking in that November 19th release date.
Whoa.
And I remember we didn't record this, but the last time we spoke, I said I feel like it's getting pushed back. And you said, no, I think it's coming out. This confirmed it. They already said they got a bunch of shit in commercials and marketing for the game. I don't know. I'm just excited because this is life before GTA 6.
That's how we're gonna have to start. That's how we're gonna have to start talking about time before and after GTA 6.
Yes, before and after GTA 6. And 10 years from now, and a little boy, and he's like 7 years old, I'm like, damn, GTA 6 came out 7 years before you. I know you playing GTA 6 right now. My little brother, he was like, hey, you want to play GTA 5? Nigga, you and GTA 5 the same age.
Get the fuck out that old ass game.
Bro, you and GTA 5 the same age. He ain't even beat the story. He don't even give a fuck about the story. These new kids is like, what?
They just playing straight online, bro.
Only straight online. What's the story? I'm not sitting down to listen. How are we feeling?
It's been about time, bro. I'm ready for these niggas to shut the fuck up. I'm gonna keep it a buck. All this hype around this game, and of course I have to be hyped because we're saying it. It's the gaming messiah. We can't act like it doesn't have the aura to be the gaming messiah. But I think at the core level, I don't know, because I had the same problem with GTA 5, and it was the story was cool. The side quests and the story were cool, and then we started playing online, and then maybe like a year it was cool. For like a year it was cool, 2 years it was cool, and then it was just update after update after update, but it's still under the same guise of the core mechanics of, hey, go somewhere, shoot somebody, collect something. Hey, go somewhere, shoot somebody, collect something. And I understand that the story is supposed to give it more depth, but I think the gunplay of GTA is so basic by design. It's not even a bad thing. It's just as a game, it's just like, I don't know. It's just not interesting to me sometimes. Like even when we recently played the newest update, like I was more immersed than I usually am because, again, like I said, I've been doing a thing where I don't watch YouTube videos while I play. Like I just play. But it was still hard to hold me because I'm like, damn.
The gunplay is kind of, maybe it's because we played it for so long, but it felt kind of like a chore. Yeah,
like it just happens, especially if you're on controller. That shit just happens so quick. Just tab LT, tab LT, tab LT, and it's cool if you're just talking with the homie, you just chilling.
I guess when you say that, it did, but I honestly do feel like when GTA 6 does come out and we do the same thing, I do feel like that for those first couple of times, it's going to feel a lot different. Although it might take.
For sure.
I feel like, cause even Red Dead Redemption, do you like the gunplay in Red Dead Redemption?
You talking about 2 or 1?
2.
Yeah, I like the game.
I like the gameplay. I like the gunplay a lot. I like a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like if they do something similar with that, I feel like it would be fun. I know it's a little bit different just because of the guns they had, but I don't know. Even the way the camera moved, the way it was like gore, it was even the fighting, it was just real immersive how they did it. And that was, I think the game came out 2019.
Yeah.
Might have been 18.
It was good for its year for sure.
So, and I feel like if that game was a GTA, I feel like people would play that game every day. I feel like it's just held back, unfortunately, by it being so late, and GTA being so like, what is it called, brain rotted.
The thing I am interested to see is are we gonna have the same online situation that we did with 5? I don't know if you remember, it was so long ago, but when we first got GTA 5, we did not have access to the online until I believe like 2 weeks later. And that was that. They said that it was like they were working on something. I think it was by design, because I think they knew that the moment people played online, they would not play the story.
A part of me don't think that they initially thought it would be that big though. I think they thought it would be Xbox 360, Xbox One big. But when the series and PS5 came out and niggas was still playing it faithfully, I'm like, oh, and they still making so much money. I think they make they make well over 10 M's every quarter of every year.
Yeah.
So it's always,
that's the thing that be throwing me out. Who the fuck is still buying this shit?
GTA, I feel like, is when everybody play that as like the total escape. It gives you everything. It gives you like a closeness of real life, and even you can play GTA just driving around like a normal person, but you can just kill people and shoot people. And just,
yeah, I'm gonna say, if you want to be an asshole, you can do that. If you want to do like weird side stuff,
and it's just like stuff that people know that you can't do is bad. I would never do that. I don't want to harm anybody. But man, if I was having a bad day, it would feel good to just drive my shit off the street, like the whole block up. Like, I don't know. Like, it might feel good to do something, to do postal, but I just.
And then you also got the RP scene too.
RP scene. I think it's too big to fail. I feel like they're going to do that again. But I also feel like, knowing that what they gave us in GTA 5 lasted so long, I feel like they know what buttons to hit for GTA 6. And they're making the game already knowing that this is going to be the online mode for the next decade.
For the next decade, another 10 years, bro. Think about that. We will not get GTA 7 until we're fucking 40.
Oh no, wait. No. Next decade.
Oh, you think this is it?
No, next decade minimum.
Okay.
I think this might be the next GTA for the next 15 years.
Damn. I mean, yeah, we've been going this long with 5.
GTA 5 been out for 10 years.
What year was GTA 5 again? Because that was middle school.
More than
that was middle school for us.
13 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this GTA 7 isn't coming out unless they change their mind. But I don't know why they would. GTA, unless they change their design philosophy, GTA 7 is not coming out until minimum 2060.
Yeah. Shit, I might be cooked by then. I ain't gonna cap. Might be too old for that. I might be aura farming as an old man that don't play games no more. I don't know.
You want to stop playing games?
Nah, I'm playing. I would never stop. I never stop.
I think I'm gonna be the nerd. I think I'll be the nerd grandpa. Like, if niggas just come visit me and I'm minding my business, like, fuck it, do you want? I'm trying to level up right now with Elden Ring. Little kid's like, what that?
I level up, dickhead.
What the fuck are you playing?
Oh, I'm on some new shit. You don't even know what the fuck this is, loser.
Yeah. Like like, I feel like you see older people. I've seen my dad play games. I've never seen my dad play a story game. And I feel like it's just a different experience than because I don't know, you kind of see your dad's personality or anybody's personality when they play a story
when
game.
They play a game.
Yeah, that has.
Well, like, I just think games in general.
Games in general, but when I saw my dad, all he was playing was like Madden. It was just like, all right, it's football. I know what football is.
Yeah, I'll tell you. My older cousins, my cousins were way older than me back when my mom used to live with like my aunt and stuff, and they were like in their 20s, 30s. And what it used to be was like I was a little ass kid, but I would just see games, and I wouldn't understand what the fuck was going on the screen, but it just looked so interesting. I used to bother them non-stop to let me play games, bro. I'd be like, bro, please, 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 please. And them niggas would always, you know, because you're young. So niggas would tell you no and shit. And then eventually they let me play. And that's how I became a fan of one of my favorite franchises of all time, Mass Effect. Because I used to see my cousin play Mass Effect when I was younger. And I would just sit in his room, just sitting on the bed, watching him play. I'm not even fully understanding what's going on, but the shit is just so fucking. I'm like, yo, this is still so fucking fire. I would fall asleep in that nigga room. That nigga would take me out his room. And after I fall asleep, I would wake up in a couch. Just, I'm like, what the fuck?
Have you ever talked to him about Mass Effect? He ever beat it?
Yeah, he's definitely beat it. He played through. Because remember when Mass Effect was coming out, I was young as shit. So
no, I'm saying, did you ever like have a conversation about it? Like, you know, that game changed my life.
No, I can't give people that much power.
I mean, no.
Sorry, that doesn't mess me. Now I'm playing. I really, it's just I haven't talked to him in a long time, but I'm just saying, I'm really saying it because I'm having that revelation right now. Like when I really think about it, that kind of was what got me into gaming in general. Is that I would watch these niggas play games, and it was like a calling to my soul, bro. Like, yo, I really want to play this shit, and I know I will have fun, even if I don't understand what the fuck is going on. And it really did happen that way. Like, that's what's so crazy about that.
I think what got me in I think the first thing I remember looking at when it comes to gaming was that Def Jam Fight for New York game. When with the black people, with the rappers. Yeah, I think that's the first game I remember looking at. But Sonic was the first game I remember owning for a GameCube. Sonic Heroes. Then I had Sonic Riders. And Sonic, that little blue fur fuck, he been with me ever since. I've been riding for him ever since. Mario, I've been Mario K just off the strength of how much I love Sonic. I feel like I was destined for this game and shit. My parents gave me that GameCube real early. I was playing that shit all the time. Then I graduated to the PlayStation 2. Then I graduated to the 360. Then I was off. And then the streets was feeding me with the games with gold games.
I'm about to say because I think there was also just like when I was younger, I was definitely like when I reflect on it, even though I played Mass Effect and Skyrim at that time, I was definitely more of a ball and gun gamer back then, for sure. Because I had picked up, that was when my mom bought me my first console. Shout out to my mom, bro. But she bought me the Gears of War 3 Xbox 360 console, one of the most fire consoles I've ever seen. Because of that, I was on Gears of War, playing Gears of War online, and then I met them niggas, and then them niggas put me on to Halo, even though I was playing a demo at first. But then I was like, yo, I gotta lock in. I gotta beg my mom to get me Halo, and then I played Halo, and that's how I got into the Halo franchise, the Halo Reach specifically. And then it's just like, I don't know, bro. It's just like you just end up in a slippery slope, and then you just end up playing so many fucking games.
Overwatch 2 drops the 2. It is now just Overwatch, which is hilarious because most people, when they play Overwatch 2, they said, wow, it's just Overwatch. So now it is just Overwatch.
How do I feel about this? I mean, yeah, it really was. When I played Overwatch 2, I was like, damn, it really is just the same. It's literally just the same game.
That was my start of playing hero shooters. And I liked it, but I didn't understand how big of a genre that was going to be, because there's are so many hero shooters. I remember Call of Duty became a hero shooter.
It was for a good stretch too. It was for a couple of the Black Opses. It was on Infinite Warfare, and I think there was one more. I can't remember.
I guess I didn't realize how big that genre of shooter was going to be, but I just did not fall in love with it. I don't know why, but the idea of having to choose a character, it just, because I always felt like I was missing out on a character, but how would I know?
My problem with hero shooters is I'm a lone wolf alpha, and I think my problem is.
What does that mean?
Well, hold on. Let me cook. I didn't finish cooking.
Okay.
Damn, what the fuck? So, because I'm a lone wolf alpha that likes to make my own decisions and stuff, like sometimes I don't think that fits well in hero shooters because hero shooters are team dynamics. And not only that, I think I will always make a good play on a team game.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think everybody I play with does.
Okay.
And I'm not even talking about like people that I'm close to. I'm talking about like if I were to randomly queue up, I feel like 9 out of 10 games, I'm not gonna like the result because I can't control it necessarily. And that's part of online gaming. I'm just saying, like, sometimes niggas be making like brain dead decisions.
Yeah, I guess I didn't even think about it from that aspect, because now not only are you hoping you pick the good character, but you also gotta think, hey, if everybody else picking optimal characters, I really feel like winning today.
And that's what I'm saying, because then it's like, oh, well, now it has to become a philosophy. Is it, do you want to win or do you want to play the characters you want to play? Because if you play the characters that you want to play, there's a good chance that you might not win, because either people are gonna play characters that they're not good at, or they're gonna be like, fuck you, I'm gonna pick who I want.
Yeah. Like, that's why when niggas want to play Marvel Rivals, I don't really hop on all that much, because all I want to play as Wolverine. That's the only person I really want to play as. I don't really want to play as none of them other niggas. I don't want to hop on Healer. I'm just being honest. I only want to play Wolverine.
I'm Punisher or Doctor Strange. If that's not happening, then I'm not there, bro.
If somebody else,
I also like Hella too. Hella's
well,
nice.
all right. If somebody is like, I'll play Captain America. I will play a healer. But if I'm playing healer all night, my night isn't a good night. I wanted to play as Wolverine. This my highlight of my day was playing as Wolverine. I don't want to play as any of these other niggas.
Yeah, that's why I don't even play rank. The other day, somebody asked me to play rank with him and his friend on Marvel Rivals, and I was like, hell no, I'm not.
As soon as you play rank, it's not really about your fun anymore. It's about
us. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it can be if you just so happen to have an optimal character. But if you don't, it's gonna be a long night.
The only hero shooter though, because I'm not gonna say that I don't like hero shooters, period. There's only one hero shooter that will always stand the test of time for me, and it is Rainbow Six Siege. Tom Clancy has a banger on their hands, and all they gotta do is fix a cheater problem, because there's a rampant cheater problem just on the borderline, just as bad as 2K. But once they fix that, I ain't gonna lie, that's a hit. I even though it's technically a hero shooter, I love the way the operators are. I love the way their abilities come into play with the full destructive maps. Like, it kind of gets to a point, like, it's like, I don't even really care that my teammates may not pick somebody optimal, because the way that game is, it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna freak it this way, and I'm gonna still get my kills. I'm gonna still save it around like a real ass nigga. You just gotta, you still got sounds, you still got other plays. So yeah, Rainbow Six got a hit with that.
Minecraft Education Edition Good Trouble DLC. Oh, it's not even really a DLC. Good Trouble Pack. Did you see that Minecraft had something with the civil rights movement in it?
This is crazy. Is that MLK, nigga? No way. Bro, is that MLK? Malala, you... Wait. Rosa Parks. This isn't real. Is this real? Oh, wait.
Wait, before you do that, because I had the same reaction. This is for Minecraft Educational Edition. This Minecraft version that's free. Like the whole concept is just teaching kids school subjects in Minecraft.
So they can't craft or anything?
I don't know how they're doing it, but it's based on learning. It's not just a game just to play. Minecraft Education. You can.
Oh, they teach IT stuff?
Yeah.
What the hell? Bruh. This is actually crazy.
And they help kids do stuff. And this was just learning history. It just so happened it was civil rights. And this isn't even new. They were just re-showcasing something that came out 4 years ago, I believe.
Okay, so this has already been out. All right.
Yes, and it's free. I didn't think it was anything wrong with it, but I've seen people be really, really racist about it. Unfortunately, there's no other way to put it. They just got real racist about it.
And at first I was like, I guess it's unavoidable because it's on Minecraft, but it's not even on the regular Minecraft. It's on the educational edition.
The one that you're never going to play.
I was like, yeah, which you damn well, you niggas know you not about to learn shit. Niggas do not pick up a controller to learn shit. I mean, no, I feel like for kids, it's just.
I feel like a kid will.
Yeah, because they're in the blocky world, so I guess it's fine for them no matter what. But if it's a part of the Minecraft educational thing, because I thought this was a Fortnite situation where they had put I forgot who they put. It was Martin Luther King, right?
It might have been Martin Luther King.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Martin Luther King, but for some reason niggas could still use emotes. But if it's just for education, I think that's a W, bro. Hopefully hopefully the kids of some racist white parents, like, they just end up downloading it because it's free and they play it and they become a little less racist, bro. That's all I could ever hope for with that shit.
Something extra, just apart from gaming. I just started the original Dragon Ball series, and it's definitely interesting. But I'm watching it, and it's so fun seeing Yamcha actually have a role. Seeing, oh, this is the show Bulma got all her screen time in. And just seeing what they're doing in this show and what their later context in a greater story are. It also led me, because I wanted to look on websites to see if it had a lot of filler, so I know if I have to skip it. Because that was one thing that stopped me from watching Naruto at my big age, is that it had so much filler in it. And then I was thinking, I could just skip those episodes, but
You can. The first time I watched Naruto, I did skip the filler, but then I was like, I love the show so much that I watched it again with filler. And I do think watching it with filler, I think it's one of those situations where it's like, I feel like the filler pays off. Some people may not agree with that philosophy, but I think it pays off because you just really get depth. Because some filler, it's just like, it really is just filler, but I think it gives character depth for a lot of characters. And then even though they might have small portions and bigger moments, it's like you feel their moments even more because the filler was there.
So I was wondering about that, because Dragon Ball has filler, but not as much as Naruto. Mm-hmm. But Dragon Ball, between each arc, there's a time skip, and usually the filler is in between that time skip. Naruto always felt like it was just kind of cut. It was just like cut in between a real important story, and that's when the filler happens.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. It is definitely like that. But sometimes I think it's more of like they'll explore. They'll be going someplace, or they'll end up landing in a city, and then there's filler amongst the city, or it might be a flashback for a new character that they're utilizing. I do think the filler's a little bit worse than Boruto. I think it's a little weak there. I think Naruto did do it right, but Boruto, I could see where people are coming from. I do like Boruto, but I do think the filler's kind of hard.
I'm a Boruto glazer. I love the manga. I can't even stick with the anime. Yeah. I don't know. I don't even like the way it looks.
Yeah, their fillers, I ain't gonna lie, their fillers are kind of brutal.
But then I started to learn about Full Metal Alchemist. I already knew about it. We had conversations about it. I didn't really know why there was a Full Metal Alchemist and a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Do you know?
No.
I was confused because I felt like they seemed so close in dates, or they just seemed so similar. And I learned it was Full Metal Alchemist, right? The anime caught up with the manga, right? So the anime started doing filler. They gave characters certain traits that doesn't make sense for what the manga is writing. Their filler caused it to end because they just made the story not make sense further down the road. So now Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood are like the same show with the same beginning, and then the middle is just Bizarro World. Yeah.
Okay. So which one is more manga intensive? Is it Brotherhood?
Brotherhood is after they made Brotherhood after they finished the manga, so they wouldn't have that issue again. But the first anime didn't. Imagine if they're writing Naruto and they caught up, and then they just like, oh fuck, well now I gotta make Kakashi fight this dude. Oh no, that
fuck it, we just gonna guess what happened.
Yeah, fuck it, we just gonna guess
what these niggas are doing.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. Because when I do think about it though, like all anime shows are usually behind. Yeah. So it is interesting to hear that one actually caught up like that. Yeah, that's how I felt about like the one time I wish it was caught up was like My Hero, because niggas that read My Hero would not shut the fuck up. It would be like they'd be like, oh, just wait till you see what this other hero does, bro. Just wait till you see the backstory, bro. Like you gotta understand. Like you don't understand why he's doing this, bro. Like,
you're not even joking, because I've seen it. And I've seen all that happen, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on because I don't watch or read it, but I seen those conversations.
Like they be like, hold on, wait, you think he cool now, but wait till you get 2 episodes in and they cover this part of the manga. Oh, actually, no, I don't like that hero no more because they really changed the way he did things. I don't know why niggas is so crazy about My Hero with the manga versus the show. Like it was like really bad. Like really bad.
I mean, that's kind of how I feel. I feel like maybe they were just more annoying about it, but that is how I feel with Dragon Ball Super Galactic Patrol. Did you read or did you know about the other 2 manga?
No.
Yeah, there's 2 more story arcs.
He's on the one that was announced at the event.
Yeah, but the manga. There's 2 more story arcs after the Tournament of Power. Is that the last story arc?
Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't know that. I'm thinking Galactic Patrol was the next thing, but you're saying that after there was already something after Super.
Yeah, there was the Moro arc, and then a guy named Granola. Have you heard those names?
Oh no.
So after is the Tournament of Power the last arc?
Yes.
Right after that, there's a villain named Moro. He's like a goat looking thing that they fight. Okay. And then after that, it's a nigga named Granola with green hair. He's swaggy. They fight him. And that story has a lot of Bardock in it. Bardock has a lot of screen time.
Okay, that's gonna be sick.
So the anime is going to cover the Moro arc. After they cover the Moro arc, they probably cover the Granola arc. And hopefully they get the nigga writing the manga to start now, so they don't get caught up.
Yeah.
And so there's not another major break between Dragon Ball, because I feel like that came out while we was in high school.
Yeah. And
then it's been years before anything new came out. I know Daima came out, but that don't really count.
Like I said before, I gotta watch Attack on Titan again. So that way I understand it before I watch that ending. I just don't think I'm gonna get a good payoff watching the ending now, because I don't remember it.
What episode you on right now?
I'm like on the 3rd. I'm waiting. Wait, hold on, because I knew he was gonna do that shit. Hold on. I'm waiting for my longer shift at work, because at my longer shift at work, I'm gonna be able to sit down and crank out like.
How many episodes is your girl on?
I'm leaving my girlfriend behind, bro. Good luck.
I thought
Peace out.
I thought y'all was supposed to read it. I thought y'all was supposed to watch at the same time.
Yeah, but then you made it sound like this shit is gonna be super hard. So now I wanted to watch it. And I've been pressing her, but like, bro, like she be trying to wear the pants in this relationship, and then she'd be like, I don't feel like watching it. It's just like I'm supposed to go for that. Like hell no, bro. Like I want to watch this shit. God damn, I'm a lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf alpha. Fuck, I'm a lone wolf alpha, bro. I'm a lone wolf alpha. So I'm gonna watch it. Oh wait, you know what? Fuck what I said. You ain't watched JoJo.
Bizarre Adventure?
Yeah.
No.
Or you have. You haven't watched it.
Was I supposed to watch that?
Yeah, fuck everything I said. Watch JoJo, bro. Watch JoJo and then get so invested that you read the manga like you do.
I
think the manga's still going for JoJo.
I don't think this doesn't look like it's gonna give anything for me. It's just like they just
Bro. Stop that.
It looks like
I need to overrule your thought just one time. Watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Give it a couple episodes, and if you don't fuck with it, fine. You don't fuck with it. But watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I don't know. All this giving is ore farming. Like, is there a real story here?
Nigga, is there a story in JoJo? Nigga, watch JoJo, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro. Watch this shit, bro. I think you gonna like it.
Pose.
Yeah, see, you know the song, bro. That song came out for a reason, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It just like all they doing is posing. Like, is it a real story?
Bro, it's not.
Bro, I'm so serious. I'm so serious though. Is it like a convoluted story? Is it easy to follow? Like,
it's easy. It's easy to follow. I would say it's under Attack on Titan in terms of complexity.
Okay, but
like
it's not that.
It's not that complex. It's good. Because it depends on what you like in story, right? Uh-huh. If you really love the complexity of Attack on Titan,
mm-hmm.
and you loved it because it was so complex, well, yeah, you might not like JoJo because I'm not saying that it gets as deep as that. I think the beauty of JoJo is the idea of like family lines and stuff and how that continues. And I think that's
I'm
the
looking
best
at a
way
synopsis. This just says season 1 is gay vampires. Season 2 is more vampires.
You're right. You're looking at a synopsis on Reddit. God damn it. This is what the fuck.
Season 3, a bunch of evil spirits and the same gay vampires. Season 4, guy who like hands explode things. Season 5, bunch of teenagers go find a weird mafia boss. Okay,
bro, those are crazy. Those are funny summarizations of what happened. So but I think it's cool. I think it's cool, bro.
I already gotta watch Demon Slayer. I gotta watch.
People were telling you to watch Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer, no. Jujutsu Kaisen. That's what they're telling me to watch.
Yeah, the baddies love Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer, or so I've been told. I don't know.
Yeah, so I've been told.
Yeah.
But
damn, they right though. You ain't watched Jujutsu Kaisen?
No.
Fuck, man.
I don't really watch. I got on anime real late.
Yeah.
I don't even know what really made me watch Attack on Titan.
That's fair. But I think Attack on Titan is still like because that's the thing. Jujutsu Kaisen isn't an anime where I'm like I could show this to somebody and I think they'll still appreciate it. I think even if you don't really like anime, like you can really appreciate Attack on Titan. Because I think Attack on Titan's story is just, I think it's just too good for you to not be able to appreciate it, regardless if it's an anime format or not.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't think you'll get the same with Jujutsu Kaisen. You probably won't get the same with JoJo. You probably won't get the same with My Hero. You probably won't. No, you probably won't get the same thing with Demon Slayer. You might get the same thing with Death Note. I think Death Note up there. But it's not a lot of anime where I'm like, you could appreciate this even if you weren't an anime fan.
I got you. But
now that you are an anime fan, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you You ain't watch Chainsaw Man. You ain't watch Jujutsu. There's just so many, bruh.
You want to watch?
You don't gotta watch My Hero though.
Yeah, I keep hearing people, they either say they watch My Hero or they say do not watch that shit.
Depends on who you are. Like if you like a underdog story where a nigga crying all the time, you should watch My Hero. But if you don't, if you like, yo, that niggas crying in their underdog story, that's some pussy ass, hoe ass, bitch ass nigga shit, then you probably shouldn't watch.
I know when everybody do, oh my god, is that an anime girl? He's always mocking his voice.
It's always his voice, yeah. Because his voice is like the most weirdest self-doubting, at least on the English version, it is like the weirdest, most self-doubtingest voice ever. It's just so fucking inquisitive. But I think that's a part of the character though. So.
Alright, well, that's all I had to talk about. It's been a yapperoonie
of bona fide yap-a-thon.
Please like, share, subscribe, hit that bell icon. I'm sorry we keep leaving your life and coming back. We gonna stay in your life. There's gonna be a lot more content coming down the road that's going to be 10 times better than this. We're just getting our feet wet all over again. You was there with us when we started the podcast, and we was doing that shit on the Xbox. We leveled up. We gonna be better. I promise.
We gonna keep being better.
Yes, sir, Ski.
We back with the milk, bruh. We back with the milk, bruh.
Yes, sir.